Hello everyone, my name is Prachi and today I am here with the topic profit percent and loss percent. So before we go for profit percent and loss percent, first of all, in a brief, let's understand what is profit and what is loss. So let me take one example for it. Suppose a person has bought some toy for 1,000 rupees. So he bought it, right? So we need in profit and loss we need cost price and selling price. So a person bought a tie. Now he bought means that is his cost price. Okay, cost price. Cost price is suppose 1,000. Now cost price can be also refer as CP. Then he sold it. Later he sold it. Okay, later he sold for we can say 1,200, right? So he sold. That means this is his selling price, isn't it? So let's call it as selling price or SP, right? So CP is 1,000 and SP is 1,200. Naturally, you can see if you have bought something for 1,000 and you are selling it for 200, obviously you know that it's a profit, isn't it? You just spent 1,000 rupees and you're gaining 1,200. That is, you have a profit. Now, how much is the profit? How do we find that profit? So what do we do? It's like profit is equal to SP selling price minus CP cost price. Okay, so what is the selling price of the toy here? Was 1,200 and what was the cost price? 1,000, right? Now 1,200 minus 1,000, answer is 200. So profit for that person is 200. So until here it's very simple. Loss also, for example, the same toy. Now he bought for 1,000 and then he sold it for 800. Now still can you call it as a profit? No, because he spent 1,000 rupees and after selling it again, after selling it, he got only 800. So it's a loss for him. Now how much is loss? How to find out the loss? So loss formula is loss is equals to CP cost price minus SP, that is selling price. So cost price was 1,000 minus SP is 800. So 200 here is a loss. Okay. So this is how profit and loss we can find it out. Now we are moving towards the profit and loss percentage. Okay. So for that, let's just take it as let's find the formula first of all. What is the profit percentage? Suppose let me give you example to find out the formula. Suppose you got 8 marks. You got 8 marks out of 10 marks, right? And if I ask you to find out percentage, what is the percentage? Okay, so how do we do it? It's like we write you got 8 marks out of how many? Out of 10 times 100, right? Times 100. That's how you find percentage. So what we have done, the marks received, okay, divided by total marks and then multiplied by 100. That's what we do to find percentage, right? So here also we are going to do the same thing. Here profit percentage we know, we need to find, and we know profit is 200, so we will write 200. Now instead of this total marks here, we are going to write the cost price. Okay, remember cost price. Cost price was how much? 1,000 rupees, right? And we are finding percentage, so you need to just multiply it by 100. Okay, so this is our formula. Let me write just a formula for you. So formula for profit percentage is equal to, so it's profit upon CP times 100. So this is our formula for profit percentage. Profit percentage is equals to profit. How much profit we got here? 200 rupees. 200 rupees upon cost price. Cost price is here 1000 rupees multiplied by 100. Now here you do not need to actually multiply 200 times 100 and then divide it by 1000. Always, whenever you get a chance, simplify the calculation, simplify the number. So you can see here two zeros are crossed. Now what is remaining? 200 divided by 10. Now we have covered our chapter decimals, so you already know that if it is 200, or we can also cross out 10, what is remaining? 20. So yes, 20% of profit. So how much profit he got? 20% of profit. Now same thing we can find out about the loss. Okay. Now what is the formula for loss percentage? Loss percentage, again the formula is same. Okay. It's loss upon CP times 100. Okay. So what is loss here? 200. How much is CP? CP is again 1000. Right, and multiplied by 100. Again 1 cross 2 cross 1 0 cross 2 0 cross 1 0 cross 2 0 cross. So here also 20% is the loss. So now you understood, very simple concept. First of all, you need to find the profit, profit or loss, like how we found here profit and here loss, whichever they ask you. I have taken the same example and explain profit and loss percentage both here. Okay, so first of all you need to find what is the profit, and for that you need cost price and selling price so that you can find out the profit. Once you find the profit, use this formula, that is profit divided by cost price multiplied by 100. That's our formula. So always remember, this is our formula. Okay, and this is the formula for loss percentage. Okay, just same formulas, you have to just remember either profit or loss upon CP times 100. CP times 100 is common, just profit or loss you have to write. That's it, and this is how you can find the profit percentage and loss percentage. Okay, now let's take one example and understand this concept better. So we have learned the basic concept of how to find the profit percent and loss percent. Now this is one example. Let's just try to solve it. Ramesh bought a chair for rupees 160 and sold it with 20% of profit. Find out SP of chair. Okay, selling price. So he bought a chair for rupees 160. That means this is which price? Selling price or cost price? Right, it's a cost price. Okay, that much it costed for him. So what is given? So always in a word problem you should first write what information is provided in the question. So what is provided here? CP is equal to 160 rupees. Okay, then he sold it with 20% of profit. Okay, so this is profit percentage. How much? 20%. And what do you need to find? SP we need to find. Okay, so this is what information is given to us. Now we have just seen what is the how much was the profit. Profit is 20%. Now this 20% of profit is compared with which quantity? 20% of what? So when you answer this question, it's like the profit is equal to, it is 20% because it's a profit. So he got 20% more than what it costed for him. Isn't it? It costed 160 and he increased the price 20% and then sold it. Isn't it? So 20% of cost price, that is of cost price, he increased. Isn't it? So let's just find it. What is 20% of Now off in mathematics is always multiplication. Okay. Let's just write first of all percent also properly. Okay, 20%. We can omit this step and directly go to the next step. 20%. How do we write? 20 upon 100. 20 over 100. 20% off. Off is always written as multiplication of CP. How much is the CP? 160. That means first of all we have to find out if we are increasing the price of that share which was bought at 160 rupees, we are increasing it by 20%. So first we have to find how much is the 20% of 160, right? So 20% of 160, you are crossing 10, next 0 here and next 0 here. So what is remaining? 16 times 2 is 32, right? So profit here is 32 rupees. Okay, profit percentage was given. That means only percentage was given. Now you already found out that 32 rupees was actual profit, actual number, right? So this 32 rupees was added into the cost price, right? Now what is selling price? If I write it here, what is selling price? So the formula is whatever was the CP, whatever costed him, plus how much profit he wanted, right? But the thing is, the profit here is the actual number and not profit percentage. And we just got now profit is 32 rupees and CP was 160. So he bought it for 160, and as he wanted to sell it 20% more, so 20% of 160 is 32 rupees, right? So we have to just add it here, 160 plus 32, that is 192 rupees, right? So that means he bought the chair for 160, okay, and he sold it for 192 rupees, gaining the profit of 20%. Okay, so this is how you are supposed to solve this question. You can see very simple, and even steps are very small. You need to just find out the actual number of profit and then add it into cost price. Okay, very simple. Let's take one more example. So in the previous example, we have seen when there was CP given and profit percentage was given, and we found out the SP, selling price. Now I will tell you how to do the same thing with the formula. There are formulas to find out CP. So it's like we are finding to find CP when SP and what can I say, when SP and profit percentage or loss percentage is given. Okay, so that means SP should be given, and profit percentage or loss percentage, whatever it is, if that is given, then which formula we should use? So the formula is CP is equal to 100 upon 100 plus profit percentage times SP. This is the formula to find out CP when SP and profit percentage is given. Now find out the CP when loss is there, right? So it's like 100. Now what do you need to do? 100 minus loss. That's it. There is not more change. Loss percentage multiplied by SP. Can you see the change? It's like when profit is given, you in your denominator, you should just add 100 plus profit. And otherwise, if there is a loss, then 100 minus loss. So this is the formula. Now, same thing to find now, let me write here, to find SP. When CP is given and its profit percent or loss percent is given. Okay, so SP we are supposed to find. Okay, let me just get it a little bit. Yes, SP is equal to, the formula is 100 plus profit percentage upon 100 times CP. Can you see? Actually, this formula is derived from the Same this formula over here. SP we shifted to the, or we can say this complete fraction. Okay, I must say fraction, 100 upon 100 plus profit. That is shifted to the other side, making it reciprocal. So 100 plus profit has come up and the 100 has come down. So it is just the derived from the same formula. Now if there is a loss given, then same change you have to make here. So it's like 100 minus loss percentage upon 100 times CP. Very simple. It's derived from this. Upside down reciprocal is used, and this is how you find out the SP. Now this formulas is given, very simple to remember. Okay, you need to just remember one formula and I think you will remember the other one. If you remember, the CP is equals to 100 upon 100 plus profit. If there is a loss, 100 minus loss, and the same formula. So it's like you are shifting this complete structure to this side, making it 100 plus profit. So this is 100 plus profit upon 100 times CP. So if you remember one formula, all four formulas you can remember. Now let's take one example. Yes, in this example, as I said, in word problem, always you must write first the information provided in the question. So what is provided? A man bought a motorcycle for $8,500, right? So that means it is a cost price or selling price. He bought it. So that means it is cost price. So let's write the cost price. CP is equal to 8,500 and sold it at the gain of 14%. The gain means what? Profit, and that too it's given into percentage format. So profit percentage is given, which is 14%, right? Find the SP. You need to find the SP. Okay, remember what was the formula for selling price? So selling price is equals to 100 plus profit percentage upon 100 times CP. Right? We need to find the SP. So I wrote the formula of SP, which we have learnt in the previous part. Okay. So now we need to place the values. 100 plus profit percentage is how much? 14. Correct. Upon 100 times CP. How much was the CP? $8,500. Okay. Simplify it. Two zeros cross, two zeros cross. And now what is remaining? 114 times 85. So if you multiply it, you will get answer that is 9,650. 9,690. Sorry, not 50. 9,690. So this dollars. This was his selling price. So he bought it for 8,500 and he sold it for 9,690. You can see there is a profit. How much was the profit? 14% of the profit. So with the help of formula, this is how you can find out selling price. And let's take one example where we need to find the cost price. Yes, this is one more example where a machine sold for rupees 25,000. Now it is sold. That means it is which price? Selling price, isn't it? So I can write SP is equal to how much? 25,000 rupees. Okay. And there is loss percentage also. At the loss of 25%. It's given in percent. So obviously it is loss percent. How much is it? 25%. Find the CP. You are supposed to find the CP. What is the formula? You remember? So CP is equal to 100 upon 100 upon 100 minus loss percentage. It is loss, no? So minus loss percentage times SP. This is the formula. Let's place the values. So 100 as it is, denominator 100 as it is. What was the loss? Loss is 25% times what is the selling price? Selling price is 25,000 rupees. Yeah. Okay, so let's just simplify it now. 100 upon 100 minus 25, correct, 75 times 25,000 rupees. Okay, let's just simplify. You know that both these numbers can be divided by 25, so we are doing it. 25 times 3 is 75, 25 times 1 is 25, and then 3 zeros. Now you can divide this 100 by the 3 because you do not have any other option. And then when you divide 100 by 3, you will get answer that is 33.33. Now what do we have? 33.33 times 1000. Okay, so we have learnt in the decimal chapter. So when you're multiplying with the number that has 3 zeros in it, your decimal point will move 3 places on the right hand side. So when you multiply, decimal point moves to the right hand side, those many places. So here 3, so right hand side like 1, 2 and 3. So what will happen, like 3, 3, 3, 0, because you can see these 3 places we have, or three jumps our decimal point has made, right? So decimal point is here. We do not need to write because we know this is nothing but 33,330. To just show you the place of decimal point or the jumps made by the decimal point, we can display it. So yes, this is the cost price of that machine. The cost price was 33,330 rupees and he sold at only 25,000, and that's why loss incurred was 25%. So this is how you can find out the profit percent, loss percentage. I'm going to make one more video where there are some of the tricks to find out selling price and cost price without using these formulas. Obviously, they are just the tricks which we can use. What we say, we are not directly going to use this formula, but finally we will be reaching on the same point. So don't forget to watch the next video. Until then, bye bye.